Hey YouTube, this is Ruskin Amusement Park Fan 62. Today's video is going to be on Holiday World, the good, the bad, and what they need to work on. Now, here's a short review of it. Holiday World is located in Santa Claus, Indiana, which is about an hour or so from Louisville, Kentucky, and I'm not too sure, but I think it's like 4-ish hours from St. Louis. They have many different types of rides and attractions throughout the park. A lot of traditional type, like carousel, swings, stuff like that. Now, the ride, it is a family-run park, and now because of what's going on right now, they're wanting you to buy tickets online. You can get tickets online from $30 up to $54. You cannot, unfortunately, right now buy them at the gates. Now, with that, and then also some of the things they're known for is free Wi-Fi, free sunscreen, and currently free hand sanitizer, and free soda. I will get to the soda in this review as well. Now, first, the good. It's a clean park. The staff is friendly. And they got everything for everybody, from rides to food to games to whatever. Now, the other good thing that they do is, depending on the area you're at, they have theming for each area. So they got theming for Christmas, they got theming for Halloween, they got theming for 4th of July, sort of. And then they play music from that each area as well. So you hear Christmas music, then you hear Halloween music, then you'll hear Thanksgiving and 4th of July. The next thing is the good is they got food fitting in for every theme. So, for example, in the Thanksgiving sections at Pilgrim's Cafe, you can get like a Thanksgiving meal. Halloween, they got what they call a goblin burger, which is just a regular hamburger, basically. And then they got some interesting snack options you can get, for example, like a Big Red float, which is just Big Red and ice cream. Then you can also get it in root beer and something else. The only one that does not really seem to fit into that in a way is the Alamo, which is their Mexican restaurant in the park. Now, a friend and I had the Alamo. I got the burrito bowl. He got loaded nachos, and they were both fairly good. Now, you get a good amount for your money, but I'll get to this on what they need to work on as well. The next thing is this. Friendly staff. So you see staff of all shapes, sizes, no matter if they're handicapped or not, or whatever. And they're friendly as well. Now, first, the bad. Now, the first thing that I noticed was there's really not enough signage. Now, they have these signs throughout the park that point you in different directions as far as what's close by, but there's really not a sign that points you in one way that's like, what's in that area. They just kind of have these signs pointed everywhere that are like, okay, this way for this way for this way for this way for this. The next thing is this. And that's not enough places that has air conditioning. Now, yesterday it got up to like 92 degrees. Now, while that may be warm, the sun was blaring down and there wasn't a breeze. So you can imagine how that feels. Plus, we were wearing black, which may not have been the best option as well. Now, to go toward the things they need to work on with the heat, the first thing they need to do is either make more space or something on more areas to cool off, because they don't have that many places in the park that has places to cool off. As of now that I can count, you only have the Pilgrim's Cafe in the Thanksgiving section where you can physically cool off and sit down. Then you have in the front Santa's Merry Market, which is the same way. And then some of the gift shops you can, but the air conditioning in those aren't the best in the world. Now, the next thing they need is, this is a combo of things, is more shade and misting fans. Now, they did have some umbrellas throughout the park. Most umbrellas you would see were for the extra staff they had to have on hand. You would see like extra Pepsi umbrellas. But there really weren't many when it comes to the guests. And that's one of the problems, is you don't have enough shade. Even some of the areas where you could sit down and relax a minute, there really wasn't any shade. So no umbrellas, no like canopy type things, no like shade over you type things like you see. The next are the misting fans. There's no misting fans anywhere. And I feel like that's one of the things that they could work on, as far as having stuff that would make their customers feel better, especially in the summer heat. Now, this next one is this. Due to the social distancing guidelines, some of the people aren't doing the social distancing. Well, from pictures I've seen, employees really didn't do anything. Now, it just could have been a bad time or whatever. I don't know the certain circumstances on that sort of thing. Now, the last thing is this. They, among like the misting fans, shade, and stuff like that, they need to find a way to make their customers feel comfortable as far as being in the park. And also, now maybe I wasn't looking as well, but I didn't see any first aid stations. I don't know if I saw them, but they just blended in or what. Now you're wondering, where's Splash and Safari in this? Well, Splash and Safari was closed at the time because they weren't going to open for another week and a half or something. They're hoping July 4th or so. So, overall, I do recommend Holiday World, though. But if they work on those things like the shade, the misting fans, maybe another place to cool off, they'd be a lot better off.